There is a specific vibration in the air right now, a frequency that only a select few can feel. If you have been waking up between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. recently, or if you have felt a sudden, unexplained wave of anxiety followed by a strange, heavy silence, listen to me very closely. This is not insomnia. This is not stress. This is a spiritual alert system that has been triggered within your soul. We are sitting at a critical juncture, a timeline convergence that the heavens have marked for February 13th, and there is barely any time left before the shift becomes permanent. You have been sensing that something is happening behind the scenes, haven't you? You have walked into rooms and felt the atmosphere drop. You have looked into the eyes of people you thought were your allies and seen a flicker of something cold, something calculating, something that does not belong. You are not paranoid. You are being protected. There is a plot that has been constructed against you, a deliberate architectural dismantling of your reputation and your peace, designed by someone you allowed into your inner sanctuary. But here is the revelation that you need to hear right now. Archangel Michael has stepped onto the battlefield of your life. The sword is drawn, the shield is up, and what was meant to be your end is about to become your greatest beginning. Before this video ends, you will understand exactly who is behind this, why they did it, and the miraculous way they are about to be exposed. Attention, you need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuru readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment. Do not click away, because the specific instructions on how to handle the next 24 hours are hidden in this message, and missing them could mean walking into the trap instead of over it. Let's go deeper. You have to understand the mechanics of what is happening in the spiritual realm to understand what is manifesting in your physical reality. For the last few months, you have been under a microscope. You might have felt like you are walking through mud. Like every step forward requires 10 times the effort it used to. This is because there has been a resistance field placed around you. This resistance is not natural. It is manufactured. Someone close to you, someone who smiles when you succeed, but whose energy feels sharp when you turn your back, has been orchestrating a campaign of containment. They saw your light before you even fully recognized it yourself. In psychology, we call this the tall poppy syndrome, but in the spiritual realm, it is known as the Cain spirit. It is the envy of favor. You see, this person did not target you because you were weak. They targeted you because you carry a specific frequency of destiny that highlights their own stagnation. They looked at your life, your resilience, the way you bounce back from trauma, and instead of being inspired, they became threatened. They realized that they could not rise to your level, so the only option left in their distorted perception was to bring you down to theirs. But here is where the science of spirituality gets fascinating. Energy cannot be destroyed, only transferred. The energy they have been pouring into gossip, into slandering your name, into setting these invisible traps, has accumulated a massive amount of kinetic potential. Newton's third law states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. In the spiritual laws of justice, this is the law of the booby trap. The pit they dug for you, They have inadvertently weakened the ground under their own feet. Archangel Michael is revealing that a dossier of lies has been compiled against you. This might be in your workplace, where a colleague has been quietly taking credit for your ideas or poisoning the boss's perception of you. It might be in your extended family, where a narrative is being spun that paints you as the unstable one, the difficult one, simply because you started setting boundaries. They framed you. They took your reactions to their abuse and used them as proof of your instability. This is a classic tactic known as reactive abuse. They poke you until you explode, and then they point at the explosion and say, "See, I told you they were crazy." But the tables are turning right now. As you listen to this, the very foundation of their lie is cracking. Why? Because they made a fatal error. They involved a third party. They trusted someone else with their secret, someone they thought was loyal to their toxicity. But Archangel Michael is shining a light into the conscience of that witness. There is a Judas to your enemy's plot. There is someone who heard the lies, who nodded along, but whose spirit was unsettled by the injustice of it. This person is about to speak. The silence you have been keeping has been your saving grace. I know it has been hard. I know every cell in your body has wanted to scream, to defend yourself, to show the receipts, to prove them wrong. But your spirit guides, your intuition, kept telling you, wait, be still. That was not passivity. That was strategy. By remaining silent, you gave them enough rope. You allowed them to get comfortable in their deception. They became arrogant. They started adding details to the lies that are easily disprovable. They started overplaying their hand, and now the exposure is coming. It won't come as a whisper. It will come as a tremor. You are going to see a sudden shift in the way people look at you. The same people who were looking at you with suspicion last week are going to start approaching you with a strange softness, a confusion. They are realizing that the picture painted of you does not match the reality of who you are. The cognitive dissonance is breaking. The mask is slipping. I need you to understand the gravity of this moment. This is not just about petty drama or social circles. This is about your destiny. The enemy attempts to assassinate the character of anyone who is about to be promoted. If you are facing this level of opposition, it is the greatest confirmation that you are standing at the door of a massive elevation. They are not attacking your past. They are attacking your future. They are trying to delay your arrival at your next assignment. Think about the last few weeks. Have you felt a sudden urge to clean your house, to declutter, to get rid of old things? That is your subconscious preparing for the new. Have you felt a distaste for old habits, a sudden lack of interest in gossip or low vibrational entertainment? That is your frequency rising. You are being insulated. The universe is wrapping you in a cocoon of light because the transition you are about to undergo requires absolute purity of focus. Archangel Michael is the protector of the South, the element of fire. He burns away the cords that bind us. Right now, he is severing the etheric cords that have connected you to this betrayer. You might feel a sudden wave of heat in your body or a tingling sensation at the back of your neck. This is the energetic surgery taking place. You are being disconnected from their karma. You see, when they targeted you, they tried to entangle their fate with yours. They wanted to drag you down into their timeline of misery. But the sword of truth has severed that tie. You are free. But listen, because this next part is critical. When the truth comes out, and it will, likely within the next few days or weeks, you must not gloat. You must not fall into the trap of ego. When the text message comes, or the phone call comes, and they try to backpedal, or when the witness comes forward and apologizes for believing the lies, you must remain centered. Your vindication does not require your voice. It requires your alignment. There is a concept in quantum mechanics called the observer effect. Simply by observing a situation, you change it. Up until now, you have been observing the chaos. Now, I want you to observe the peace. Stop replaying the betrayal in your mind. Every time you replay the hurt, you are energizing the old timeline. You are feeding the ghost. Stop it. Instead, I want you to visualize the outcome you deserve. See yourself walking with your head high, your reputation restored not by your own words, but by the undeniable evidence of your character. The person who plotted against you is currently experiencing a state of high anxiety. They can feel the shift too. They are sleeping poorly. They are having nightmares. Their plans are failing. Things that used to work easily for them are suddenly blocked. This is not you doing witchcraft. This is the boomerang effect of their own malice returning to sender. You don't need to lift a finger. The universe has a way of balancing the scales that is far more precise and poetic than anything you could orchestrate. Let's talk about the witness. This is the key element that Archangel Michael is highlighting. In every plot, there is a weak link. The person who betrayed you built their fortress of lies on the assumption that everyone would blindly agree with them. But they miscalculated the integrity of one person. There is someone in the shadows, someone you might not even suspect, who has seen the truth. They have seen the discrepancy between what was said about you and how you actually behave. This person is growing uncomfortable. The pressure of the truth is building inside them like magma. They are about to erupt. This witness might be a co-worker who saw the emails. It might be a family member who overheard the phone call. It might be a friend who noticed the inconsistencies in the story. They are going to reach out to you, or they are going to speak up in a room where you are not present. And when they do, the house of cards will fall. You have been feeling lonely lately, haven't you? A sense of isolation. This was necessary. You had to be separated from the herd so you wouldn't be trampled when the wolf was exposed. The isolation was not a punishment. It was a quarantine for your protection. You were being kept safe while the poison worked its way out of the system. Now that the detoxification is almost complete, you will find that new people are entering your life. These are people who match your new vibration. They are people who don't need explanations, who see your heart instantly. I want to pause here for a second. If you are resonating with this, if you can feel the truth of these words in your chest, that is your confirmation. Your soul knows. I want you to take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel, not for the algorithm, but as a physical act of claiming this message. When you interact, you are saying, yes, I receive this protection. Yes, I am ready for the vindication. It is a small act of agreement that solidifies the energy. Now let's look at the timeline. February 13th is a marker. In numerology, the number 13 is often misunderstood. It is associated with bad luck in superstition, but in ancient alchemy and sacred geometry, 13 is the number of transformation, of death and rebirth. It is the number of the phoenix. What is dying right now is the version of you that tolerated disrespect. What is dying is the version of you that apologized for shining too bright. What is being born is the warrior. The betrayal was the fire that the phoenix needed to rise. Without the heat, you would have stayed comfortable in the nest. The discomfort forced you to grow wings. You have to thank the betrayer. I know that sounds impossible, but hear me out. Thank them in your spirit. Because without their envy, without their plotting, you would not have pushed yourself to this new level of spiritual independence. They served a purpose. They were the sandpaper that polished the diamond. Now that you are polished, the sandpaper is discarded. You are about to receive an apology that you never thought would come. It might not be verbal, it might be energetic, it might be the look of shame in their eyes when they see you succeeding despite everything they tried to do. That is the greatest apology. Success is the best revenge, but peace is the ultimate flex. When you can look at the person who tried to destroy you and feel nothing but a distant pity, you have won. There is a specific danger you need to avoid in the coming days. The danger is the hover. This is a narcissistic tactic where the abuser, sensing that they are losing control, tries to hover back into your life. They might send a casual text, thinking of you, or hope you're well. Do not be fooled. This is not repentance. This is a temperature check. They are checking to see if the door is still unlocked. They are checking to see if they still have access to your energy. Archangel Michael's instruction is clear. Keep the door bolted. Do not respond. Your silence is the loudest message you can send. It tells them that they no longer have a seat at your table. It tells them that access to you is a privilege they have permanently lost. When you deny them your reaction, you starve their demons. They feed on your emotional output. If you get angry, they eat. If you get sad, they eat. If you explain yourself, they eat. If you give them nothing, they starve. Let them starve. This is a week of revelation. Secrets are going to surface. You might find an old document or see a message or hear a conversation that connects all the dots. It will be like the final piece of a puzzle snapping into place. Suddenly, everything will make sense. You will understand why that opportunity was blocked 3 months ago. It was blocked because this person was sabotaging it, but also because the universe knew that if you took that opportunity, you would have been trapped with them for years. The blockage was a blessing. The rejection was redirection. The chosen ones are often the targets of these attacks because they act as mirrors. When a person with a dark heart stands in front of a person with a pure heart, the reflection is painful. They see their own lack of integrity, their own cowardice, their own unfulfilled potential. Instead of doing the work to heal themselves, they try to break the mirror. But you are not a glass mirror. You are a diamond. You do not break. You only shine harder under pressure. We need to address the physical symptoms you might be experiencing as this energy clears. You might have headaches, specifically right behind the eyes or at the base of the skull. This is the third eye and the altar major chakra clearing. You might feel sudden fatigue, needing to nap in the middle of the day. This is your body integrating the new light codes. Drink water. Ground yourself in nature. Put your bare feet on the grass or the dirt. The earth has a negative ionic charge that neutralizes the positive ions of stress and psychic attack. And pay attention to your dreams. Archangel Michael works profoundly in the dream state. If you dream of wars, of fighting, of storms, or of being chased, do not be afraid. These are processing dreams. It is your spirit fighting the battle so your waking self doesn't have to. If you dream of snakes, it represents the hidden enemies being revealed. If you dream of water, it represents the cleansing of your emotions. Write your dreams down. They are the intelligence reports from the front lines of your spiritual war. There is a financial aspect to this vindication as well. The enemy often attacks the finances of the chosen ones because they know that resources equal influence. By trying to damage your reputation, they were trying to cut off your flow. But the divine reversal applies here too. There is a restitution coming. In ancient laws, if a thief is caught, they must pay back sevenfold. Prepare for a sudden influx of resources. It might come as a refund, a new client, a raise, or a gift. This is the universe balancing the ledger. The energy they stole from you is being returned with interest, but you must be ready to receive it. You must clear the poverty consciousness that says, "I don't deserve this," or "Life is always a struggle." No. Life was a struggle because you were carrying dead weight. You were carrying people who were drilling holes in your boat. Now that the leak is plugged, the boat is going to rise. I want to challenge you right now. I challenge you to go 24 hours without complaining. Not one word of negativity, not one word about the betrayal. Act as if the problem is already solved. Act as if the victory is already won. This shifts your vibration from victim to victor. It signals to the quantum field that you are ready for the resolution. Can you do that? If you accept this challenge, write, "I am ready," in the comments below. Let that be your declaration to the universe. Let's talk about the plot twist. The person who betrayed you thought they were the author of the story. They thought they held the pen, but they forgot that they are just a character in God's story. The author has written a plot twist that they never saw coming. The very trap they set is going to snap shut on their own leg. For example, if they spread rumors that you were incompetent at work, a situation is about to arise that only you can solve. Their incompetence will be highlighted in the exact moment they tried to highlight yours. If they tried to turn a family member against you, that family member is going to need you in a crisis, and your kindness will expose the betrayer's malice without you saying a word. The timing will be impeccable. It will be so precise that you will know it is not coincidence, it is providence. You are being repositioned. This entire ordeal was a relocation program. You were in an environment that was too small for your spirit. You were surrounded by people who were committed to misunderstanding you. The pain of the betrayal was necessary to make you let go. If they hadn't hurt you, you would have stayed out of loyalty. You would have stayed and dimmed your light to make them comfortable. The betrayal broke the loyalty that was keeping you stuck. It was a severe mercy. Archangel Michael is asking you to put on the armor of God. This isn't just a biblical metaphor, it is an energetic reality. The helmet of salvation protects your mind from the gaslighting. The breastplate of righteousness protects your heart from the heartbreak. The shield of faith extinguishes the fiery darts of their words. Visualize this armor every morning. See yourself encased in blue, electric fire. This is the Michael frequency. Nothing low vibrational can penetrate it. There is a specific name or face that keeps popping into your head as I speak. Trust that intuition. But do not confront them. I repeat, do not confront them. The confrontation is not your job. The exposure is the job of the Holy Spirit. If you confront them, they will just lie more. They will gaslight you. They will say you are imagining things. Don't give them the chance. Let the events unfold. Sit back and watch the show. The truth is, a lion, you don't have to defend it. Let it loose and it will defend itself. The next 72 hours are crucial. You might feel a sudden urge to reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in years. Do it. That is a prompt. That person might hold a key to your next open door. You might feel a sudden aversion to a certain place or group. Honor that. Do not go. Your guidance system is calibrated to high sensitivity right now. Remember, the chosen one journey is not for the faint of heart. It is a path of high resistance because it is a path of high reward. The higher the calling, the stronger the opposition. If you were going nowhere, nobody would bother to attack you. The fact that you are under fire is proof that you are over the target. You are carrying something precious. They wanted to steal it or destroy it, or at least convince you that it was worthless. They failed. The storm is passing. The clouds are breaking. You can feel the shift in the atmosphere. The heavy, suffocating pressure is lifting. You are beginning to breathe deeper. This is the aftermath phase, but in a good way. It is the calm after the victory. You are still standing. You are scarred, perhaps, but you are stronger. You are wiser. You now have the gift of discernment. You will never be fooled by a false light again. You will smell the betrayal before it even enters the room. This is a superpower. You paid a high price for it, so use it. As we move towards the end of this message, I want to give you a practical tool. It is the cord-cutting visualization. Tonight, before you sleep, close your eyes. Imagine the person who betrayed you standing in front of you. See the dark cords connecting your solar plexus to theirs. Now call upon Archangel Michael. See him standing beside you with a sword of blue flame. Ask him to cut the cords. Watch the sword slice through the darkness. See the cords snap back. Yours return to you, healed and sealed with light. Theirs return to them. Feel the release. Say out loud, I return all energy that is not mine. I call back all energy that belongs to me. I am free. Do this every night until you can think of them with zero emotional charge. That is true freedom. And to the witness who might be listening to this, because sometimes the people involved in the plot stumble upon these messages too, if you are the one who knows the truth but has been afraid to speak, this is your sign. The weight of the secret is making you sick. It is blocking your own blessings. Clear your conscience. Speak the truth. You don't have to do it publicly if you fear retaliation, but you must do it. Step out of the shadow of the liar and into the light of integrity. Your soul requires it. For the chosen one listening, your destiny was written before the foundations of the earth were laid. No plot, no scheme, no gossip, no betrayal can erase what is written. It can only delay it, and even the delay is used for your development. You are unshakable. You are protected. The plot has failed, the pit is filled, the trap is sprung, and it is empty. You are walking into a season of unprecedented favor. The doors that were slammed in your face are about to be replaced by gates that open automatically. The people who walked out of your life are making room for the people who are destined to walk with you into your purpose. Do not look back. You are not going that way. The date is approaching. The energy is peaking. Stay grounded, stay hydrated, stay prayerful, and most importantly, stay silent. Let the results make the noise. Before I go, I want to remind you that this community is a safe harbor. We are a legion of light workers, of truth seekers, of survivors. You are not alone in this battle. Look at the comments. Read the stories of others. Realize that this is a collective purging. We are all rising together. If you haven't yet joined us, subscribe, hit the bell. Do not miss the next update, because once the truth comes out, we will need to talk about the next step. Rebuilding. The betrayal was the demolition. Now comes the construction. You are the architect of your new life, and this time, you are building on a foundation of truth that can never be shaken. Archangel Michael stands guard. The way is clear. Walk forward. There is one final secret I have to share, something that often gets overlooked in the heat of the battle. It's about the energy of the aftermath. When the dust settles, there is often a void. You might miss the drama, strangely enough, because your nervous system got addicted to the cortisol spikes. Be aware of this. Do not go looking for trouble just to feel normal. Peace is your new normal. Boredom is actually a sign of safety. Embrace the quiet. Also, be prepared for the smear campaign to intensify right before it collapses. This is the extinction burst. Just like a toddler screams loudest right before they fall asleep, the enemy screams loudest right before they are defeated. If the rumors get crazier in the next 48 hours, laugh. It means they are desperate. It means they have run out of ammunition and are throwing rocks. They have nothing left. You are a child of the light. Darkness cannot comprehend you, so it tries to destroy you. But light does not fight darkness. It simply shines, and the darkness disappears. Shine. That is your only job. Just shine. The next time you see the number 1111 or 444, take it as a wink from the universe. It is a reminder that the angels are on the clock. They are working the night shift on your behalf. You can rest. I want to leave you with a powerful affirmation. Repeat this after me, either out loud or in your mind. I am divinely protected. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against me in judgment is condemned. I am vindicated by the highest power. My path is clear, my heart is pure, my future is bright. Feel those words anchoring into your cells. You are safe. The plot that hid your purpose has been exposed. The purpose is now revealed. It was never about the betrayal. It was always about the awakening. You are awake now, and a sleeping giant is dangerous, but an awakened soul is unstoppable. Go forth and conquer. The battle is already won. And remember, the person who dug the grave for you is the one who will fall into it. That is not vengeance. That is gravity. Keep walking. Your throne awaits. The silence is your sword, the truth is your shield, and Archangel Michael is your vanguard. Until next time, stay in the light. This is your moment. Seize it. End of transmission. Wait, one last thing. There is a specific color you should wear or keep near you in the coming days, royal blue. It is the frequency of truth and protection. It will subconsciously signal to those around you that you are under the mantle of authority. It also helps to stimulate the throat chakra, aiding you in speaking your truth when the time is finally right, not out of anger, but out of power. Look for the blue. It will be your sign that Michael is near. Now truly go in peace. The storm is over, the sun is rising, and it is beautiful. This journey you have been on, the dark night of the soul, is officially concluding. The dawn is breaking on the horizon of your life. You have survived the night. Now, thrive in the day. The chosen label is not a badge of ego. It is a badge of service. You were chosen to break the generational curses that have plagued your bloodline. The betrayal you faced was a repetition of an old cycle, a cycle that stopped with you. You didn't just survive for yourself. You survived for your ancestors and for your descendants. You cleared the timeline. Be proud of yourself. You did the work. You took the hits. You kept your heart soft. That is the ultimate victory. We will speak again soon. The next update will cover the blessing avalanche that follows the vindication. You won't want to miss it. Stay tuned, stay blessed, stay chosen. Pause for reflection. Think about the person who you trust the most right now. Send attention. You need to prepare now. I put together an exclusive resource for those who feel set apart for something greater, but live surrounded by noise, distractions, and mental overload. This is a 30-day journey that will transform your life. A guided path to armor your mind and prepare for what's coming with daily practices of focus, boundaries, and discipline. Stop negotiating with the noise. Learn to spot distractions before they control you. And strengthen your mind. Also available in an immersive audio version. Over 10 Zuzazara readers have already transformed their lives through the 30-day journey. Thousands of people have already started this transformation. People like you who are tired of living in the fog. Ordinary people who decided to stop accepting mental chaos. Take advantage of this limited time offer only this month. Access your link just below in the pinned comment.